all of us eating this shit up. Female, women's.
What?
That's all it is. When you look at the bloggers and when you look at their pictures, that's all it is. And I'm gonna tell you something else too that I've noticed too. And they probably gonna get me for saying this too.
That's not even true. There's some men that report on it. You ain't looking, you're not checking for the men. Ernest was and Sonia, they were mad at some man that was running y'all's tea, talking y'all's business. Okay, they were completely upset at some man. I can't remember who it was, but yeah, there's absolutely men reporting on this. You know, do some homework, Dre. Do some research. It's not all of what you think it is, and I get that. Maybe you just don't know, but that's why we're here to tell you. And I'm sure I'm not the only person saying it.
I don't care. And I'm looking at these females that hosting these shows and hosting these bloggers. I don't know all their names right now. And I'm like, okay, my partner wouldn't even mess with y'all. He wouldn't even mess with y'all on a bad day.
Number one, you do know a lot of their names. And for some reason, I'm not sure what, maybe because you think you might get a chance to holler at somebody later, but for some reason you didn't want to say no names, because I've absolutely heard you say some names prior to this. So I don't know what type of move that was. I don't know what type of I don't really want to burn no bridge type of move that was, but you know some names you could have called, and why you didn't call them, only you know in your heart, but I got a suspicion. Okay, keep going.
Hey, y'all know so they sit. Hey, but you don't want to put your picture up. You keep putting cartoon characters up. What you look like? They chubby,
Right.
they fat, they thick. It's not saying there's nothing wrong with that.
They chubby, they fat, they thick. You know what? Okay. And not being Ernest type. Thank God. Okay. Thank God. Even infamous Sylvia said recently, when she went to visit Ernest in jail, she said he is a charmer. He's a charmer. And that was up on going to visit him. And she said, no, he didn't flirt with me, but he's a charmer though. He's a charmer. Well, that's kind of like an oxymoron. And I'm not calling infamous Sylvia a liar. I'm just saying maybe she didn't realize that it was a flirt. But how do you know he's a charmer if he's not trying to charm you? I don't like the profession of con artistry. I don't like when people, make it their mission in life to swindle women out of what the woman has so he can have what he wants. And it's all for his own personal gain. And he doesn't really have any real feelings for that woman. He doesn't love that woman. He likely doesn't even like that woman, but he's using what he has. He's using his good looks. He's using his size. Yeah, he is using the way he looks in those jeans and that blazer jumping out of that car. But how'd he get the car? How'd he get the car? Did he get the car off of his own blood, sweat, and tears work? Or did he get the car partially, at least in part, or maybe even in full, from swindling money out of people, women or men or otherwise? I don't like a swindler. I don't like a con artist. And I get it. A lot of people do absolutely use their looks. People, I'm not saying just men, people use their looks a lot of times. People with looks and people that are attractive people, they've learned, many of them, not all of them either, but many of them have learned how to use those looks to get what they want out of people. Let's keep going.
But they want to criticize you and criticize Shirley and criticize everybody else. But they sit in the goddamn house trying to get some likes and stuff. And you ain't got, You ain't all that either.
Exactly. Wow.
Like,
You know, sitting at the house trying to get some likes. Okay. Well, at least it's legal money. At least we're not out trying to take money from somebody else. Yeah. We sitting at the house trying to get some likes, trying to come up on a legal entrepreneuring way to do work. It's all legal. It's nothing wrong with it. It can be entertaining. It can be very educational. What we do sitting up here trying to get some likes, it might save somebody's life. And we haven't swindled nobody out of nothing to be able to do it. So, and what? Okay.